Hello, my name is Stutz, and I'm here to talk about that new bullshit that came out, I don't know, some weeks ago. And it's a new social media created by Mark Zuckerberg, and it's called Threads. Threads. I don't fucking know how to pronounce it properly, but it's okay. Lately, a lot of people are divided in between two different apps. Since the release of the Twitter clone created by the lizard man, Zuck. So now there's a new app in the Meta ecosystem. But why the fuck is that such a big deal? Well, Mark Zuckerberg waited for the perfect moment to release the application, right when Elon Musk tweeted the following statement.
To address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, we've applied the following temporary limits. Verified accounts are limited to reading 6,000 posts per day, unverified accounts to 600 posts per day, new unverified accounts to 300 per day.
So, Twitter users were mad that they were going to be forced to touch grass because they spend all day just scrolling mindlessly in hundreds of tweets. So, Zuckerberg came with a solution: Threads, a new social media that is exactly like Twitter, but with fewer features. No DMs, no spaces, no hashtags. The success wasn't caused because of the quality of the app. Threads just became a thing because people were fucking mad at Twitter. But is Threads an actual threat to Twitter? Threads, Twitter, oh, what the fuck is that, man? Most Twitter users have created an account inside Threads and are experimenting the new algorithm, seeing how everything works and trying to get some space in the social media. Small groups are forming, but with no actual content or meaningful conversation. Every single person using Threads right now is just trying to farm followers to, I don't know, maybe feed their fucking ego. You guys are just so damn narcissistic. People spend hours engaging in aimless conversations, spamming, good morning, good morning, good morning, GM. Like, who the fuck does that? People complain about Twitter and then go to Threads to do exactly the same thing. People keep saying that the platform is great and everyone should support everyone, and that everyone is just so supportive and positive and optimistic, and wow, it looks like, I don't know, false positivity, false happiness. Everyone is just fuck off. Well, so the problem is people are saying that Threads is better than Twitter, but it's not. And then they argue like, oh, but Twitter has bots, Threads has no bots. Well, that's not the case because Threads now has bots. And also, what's the difference between bots and threaders? I mean, come on. Every fucking thread I see in the app is just a ripoff of another thread or fucking Control C, Control V, copy and paste from ChatGPT. There's no real content. There's no real opinions. There's no real discussion. It's just nonsense. Again, people saying good morning, people saying, wow, follow me and I follow you back. People saying, oh, here are some tips to get followers on Threads. That is not healthy. That's not what a social media is supposed to be. It's an empty and sad social media. And I can tell because I spent like 2 weeks binge threading every day, 8 hours a day. A fucking job I could be doing. I could be at work 8 hours a day. And I was just there, threading. It also has no DMs, no DMs to the general community. Why is that a problem, Stutz? Well, because you just can't create any meaningful relationship with people. You can't build projects. You can't know people closely. You just thread. You also don't have an explore feature, so you can't find new people. You just follow everyone without knowing who they are and clicking on people who follow someone that you like. It's not optimal. It's not great. It's just the uh, like a prototype. of a social media. I can't see how Mark Zuckerberg is getting away with creating a project of an app and everyone praising him with what he's doing, with an unfinished job. Well, it's impossible to have a nice conversation with someone. It's impossible to have a meaningful project inside the platform. And it's impossible to know more people. It's impossible to see content in the platform. So, what is Threads about? It's just about farming followers to raise, I don't know, some narcissistic spectrum. For now, I think Twitter is better for all of the shit posters that live in there. You know it's true. And also for every other community that uses Twitter, the NFT guys, the people who just rant all day long. It's just better. You have hashtags, you have DMs, you have spaces, you can know more people, you can expand your networking, you can do all sorts of stuff in Twitter. I know Twitter is trash, but come on. Are you telling me that you just can't withstand a Twitter limitation? Why? Why do you need more than 600 tweets per day? Why? Tell me why. Give me a good reason to why you need more than 600 tweets per day. And if you work with that, well, you can pay for Twitter Blue to have more tweets per day, right? You can have like 6,000 tweets per day. If you want more than that, then, like, seriously, you have some problems, mate. You need to touch some grass. You need to, I don't know, maybe exercise, do something different with your life. Because it's not healthy to stay all day long in Twitter. Well, but listen, my theory is that Zuckerberg didn't want to make a social media that could be like Twitter's enemy. It doesn't make sense because it has no quality. It's been out for like a month already and it doesn't have any new features. It doesn't have anything at all. Well, that's the point. Zuckerberg created threads to steal some of the Twitter community, a lot of the Twitter users, and make them create an account on Instagram. Because, you can't use threads without creating an account on Instagram. And then he raised the numbers on the main social media that he has, the most valuable one and the most profitable one. That's why Threads has no ads, nothing, just an empty social media. Maybe when Threads implements new features, when Threads creates a form to monetize the app, maybe with spaces, with DMs, with Explore, with all of the things that make a social media be a social media, maybe then Threads can compete with Twitter. But until then, Twitter is still the fucking best shitpost, small sentence social media to ever exist. Well, there's also 4chan, but fuck off. My name is Stutz, and please leave a comment. I mean, I will not ask you to subscribe, but if you want, have a good one.